and I know them. Leading out to the galaxy. Never know the minute or the hour. The last people blow.
Sound check, sound check. Sound check.
Leading out to the galaxy.
Oh, people. We are live with the one we call Tall Heights Rich.
I know the minute or the hour.
The big artist
Last
called.
people will drop.
Boy.
Some the wicked things are racing for the top. And I know them bound to get a drop. Some are climbing up a slippery wall. And I know them bound to get a fall. Majority is down and they fear no fall. Majority is down and I know they will live. Yeah.
Yo.
Blindfolded. Leading down to the gala strap. Yeah, man. Them tune they know.
Yo, people. That sounded just like your uncle, you know, bro. I can't lie. Like, that really did sound like your uncle. So, for people listening right now, because anyone my age might not know who the Uplifter is, so would you like to explain to him a little bit about his legacy and what you've done to help keep it going?
Well, if you tell the truth, say Uplifter tune them embedded in eye and eye so much that even when I go on eye shows, I have to sing Uplifter track.
Man.
Cause just before Uplifter passed away, and they have a tune where they have one Mad Pan area from Jamaica. A tune named Jailhouse Ram. Uplifter 8 hear the jailhouse slam. And jailhouse not nice. It has been infested with chink and lice. Sergeant Brown coming drunk from street overnight. In a cell block 1, him and a man had a fight. Cell block 2, him call up the Dan. Ask him a whole bag of question. Yeah, man. And next tune name, what kind of world is this really going to be? You know what, tomorrow, children? Black Mind Records, man. Have them tune there, you know? Uplifter used to record from Channing Walden studio. You see?
Okay. Well, we have a track here with Capleton. You said,
"The man come give your mama bang your belly, all who no feel it, they don't have no picnic." Yeah?
Yeah. You said about them couple of tracks with Capleton. We have the one called Africa Bound.
Yeah, alright. I'm seeing one come do Africa go bound with Capleton. And the next one, so Rasta say fi bless the cup with love.
Yes, people.
Yeah, him have a next one and then just released the idea when him love his life. Every man fi have them wife.
Mad.
You see me?
Yes. The voice of Capleton alongside the Uplifter. And we are live right now with the nephew, the one called Tall Heights Rich. Boy, where we going? Boom, bam. Boy. sir. Where we going? Where you say Nadine Owl? Hold up.
I can't hear you properly.
Check.
The volume gone down.
You hear? What?
Your volume gone down a bit. I can't hear you still, but me just can't barely hear you.
So check. And the fireman alongside the uplifter. Tracking title, bless them with love. 45 minutes left on the show.
Why can't we all unite? Why must we fuss and fight? Brothers, can't you see that it's not right? Not right, not right. What you say is I do it. And let's see you are asking them. Come on. And now from your dirty ways, refrain. Yes, I said refrain. Please,
Yes, people. Tell me, can you hear me clear? On the Insta, on the Facebook, on the radio, on anything where you're there. Tell me, say, Mike, check. Yes, Tall Heights, this track here. You can tell that you've got the influence from your uncle on these tracks, true?
Yes, I.
So then. Right then. So what was it like growing up around your uncle? Because to you, it was your uncle, wasn't it? To everybody else, it was the uplifter, the big artist. Back in the roots times, true?
Well, someone always give you the advice where the music is concerned and the guideline of the industry where, behavioral pattern in the business, what to say on the microphone and what shouldn't be said on the microphone, and so on and so forth, you see it. So, you find that, like I said, through the passage of time, we always embrace the realities of life, the day-to-day struggles and pain, car a reality we say.
Yes, I. So this track here, Rich Man, when was this one wrote? This is off the Changes album, true?
Which one? The one you just play a little while?
Yeah, the track called Rich Man.
Oh, you see that track, a racial situation, that track name. That track that was done by Uplifter originally.
I thought it.
Uplifter they were the Uplifters. With the likes a Crampy, Fogo, Chicken, and Uplifter. Uplifter is the lead singer.
See,
so, but that before in link with Capleton, because Uplifter sing from about 1976, 77,
I thought I recognised that song from when I just heard it. So you've just done that to make sure your uncle's legacy still carries on, yeah?
All right. You see what me I say? So like me say from time to time when I go up on the show them, I have to voice uplift the same way. Because if I not do it, even alright, if you even go up on YouTube or me should I even send a tune that come get to me have a tune where tribute to uplifter where me do for what's his name the from over France them there? Reggae Blog.
Mad.
You see what me I say? And the song that they wrote released long time. So, you know, I just for your listeners them for know, cause like you said, a long time you interviewed Talrich and it's been a while and it's been a long while.
Yo, it's been about 6
years,
you know, bro. You were one of the first 2 people that I interviewed. I interviewed you and XL Black. And that was at the very start of my career. So, yo, we have to link up right now. So right now, would you say that the way that you was brought up, you know, with the Rastafarian liberty, do you think that helped you through the music and gave you a bit of an advantage, or do you think that just gave you like a straight head, as we'd say, to be able?
No, me never really sight up Rastafari so early in our life, you know.
Okay.
All when my uncle them face enough struggle, cause Rasta face enough struggling, and but I think enough people today think Rasta is just some gimmicks thing or some style thing, or Rasta face enough struggle. Cause if you look at all the Coral Garden incident in Jamaica and the brutalization of Rasta face, but we still overstand and know say the people them today will come and say Rastafari, them do it with principle and in regards to the elders them where set the foundation. You know, so you know, even at this time that we live in, if you ask me, Rasta are the only real people them we left in the earth, the true one them, me not talk about the one them we not true. Cause if you check every person or every other person out there, everyone is about material things. You know?
No.
Everyone really sight up the spiritual side of life. You know, cause there is 2 parts to a man, you know.
Yep.
So me I deal with. So you have to balance the thing. So when you sight up certain things in a life now and you see even other people come to embrace something that has been taught from ancient time. Well, you really have to take notice if you really have sense of ability, so to speak.
Nadine says here, Rasta's had a lot of fight, and Rasta has the most love for people. It's strange, isn't it? It's really strange because that's all we try and spread is peace, love, and unity. But it's like people don't want that, so I don't know. But
when I'm tune them, me a whole heap of tune come a road. Your listeners can listen out from the next album titled Hakuna Vita. Because I've been doing some work down in Uganda as well. You know, like I said, you asked me about Kanti earlier and those things. And the people them love reggae music down in Uganda. Big up the listeners, because I know you must have even 1 or 2 listeners that listen from down there.
Yo, we've always...
You see me I say? And the work goes on because we can see many influences. Dennis Brown, Freddie McGregor, Gregory Isaac, Philip Fraser, Johnny Osborne, Sugar Minott. Whole heap of artists come out of Jamaica.
See what people...
But for me, I really have admiration for the artists them who sing something with people. Music with substance, me call it.
Yeah, I hear.
You know, because music we have substance. You see the levels.
So then for people listening right now, then we've got a long list here. It says you've worked with Tipper Irie, Junior Delgado, you've been in the studio, Stargate, you've been with Computer Paul, Rico Berry, Yar Studio, wait there, the list is long, you know, people. Roots Rebel Sound, Reggae Unite Blood, Dadaras, and that's just a few. So being able to work with all these different people from all around the world and all different parts, what has that taught you, do you think?
All right. What you find is that to have the business spread out like that, and I can any artist that is getting in the business today, The business is at a point where you can actually release music yourself. You know, and if he's a player of instrument as well, you can get involved even more. What that has taught me is that it's better for you to deal with your thing yourself than to have your thing spread out all over the place.
Okay.
Because the thing will happen with Tall Rich is that the only good thing is that I've learned the business in where licensing my product and registering my product, which is vital. You know, being member of the PPS, the PPL, the PRS, and these people are very essential. You know. But when you have your thing under one umbrella, it is more better, which you can get it under one umbrella because no one hasn't released an album for Tall Rich. So far, I mean, people have asked, but I do the album release, I just do the singles them on different labels. And for me, that was kind of like a strategy just to get my thing out there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You see what I'm saying? Because for you to put your song back in the days on a label that someone don't really know, to the likes of like Jammies and Tough Gang and so VP and all these people, it get less recognition. That's why I tell you, when I put my first song out on official release on the compilation on Stargate, the album Fight Them Down, it was a bonus for me, which I eventually recorded another track with Stargate, which is Praise Jah.
Okay. So what was it like?
Which they eventually put on vinyl, you see.
I have a question.
So along the way, you know, you find that I might be in London, or I might be in New York, or I might be in Africa, and a producer said to me, record a tune for me, and from the deal is correct, I'll do it.
Okay then.
And there it goes. But eventually, like I said, I compiled everything together, and my first album that I put out was Changes.
We have a track off the album right now called No Call Them So. But before we get there, I want to ask you about influences, because you grew up around people like Everton Blender, Sluggy Ranks, Trevor Sparks, Frankie Paul, a good friend of mine as well, Chuck Fender. What was it like growing up around these people? Because you performed with all types of artists.
All right. Sound system got me involved with the music first and foremost, because it's always a sound system.
Scene. Yeah,
that broke out enough artists. So when I was in Jamaica, as I was telling you earlier, I used to carry my family little sound system, come to Jamaica, bring it down at the business place, come play up on the weekend. There was a guy living in our community called Briggy, where him used to come and select the sound and we chant the microphone.
Is that Brigadier Jerry?
Them times I was probably about 7, 8 years old.
Was that Brigadier Jerry?
No, that's not the official Brigadier Jerry.
Oh, okay.
That was a carbon copy.
All right.
But anyway, that's all artists in Jamaica is. Sometimes when you inspire artists, they will name themselves after you, which sometimes they don't like it, but eventually they grow up and change their names.
Okay.
Anyway, when I was living in the States, I actually start linking with sounds like Emperor Love, which Frankie Paul used to sing on that song.
Mad.
Another sound system, Third World Sound System in New Jersey, where you have like I said, Isaiah Mentor, Teddy Brown. You have Brains, General Brains. He used to be there as well. And those people. Then now when I used to go to, when I'm in New York, because that's in New Jersey, when I'm in New York, Eastern Parkway, we have the Captain Black sound system.
Okay.
You know, the likes of Coleridge, Chrissy Banton, like I said, Everton Blender used to come around here. Even Jimmy Riley used to come around here. a lot of different artists used to visit there. Because like I said, so the sound system always pull artists, you know.
Yeah,
That's the way it is.
It's always a good place to meet another artist, isn't it? The recording studio, because
Definitely.
even for yourself, the first time going there, you might have just got your piece of money to be able to go and record. Because back in them days, you had to pay money to the engineer, to the recorder, to the record press, and there was a whole heap of different things. You got your money together, you're all excited, you run into studio, you voice your track, and then you might see someone like a Beres Hammond waiting to go into the same studio as you. How does that actually make you feel as an upcoming artist? And you see these big people stood outside. Does it make you nervous, or does it make you want to sing more and, like, not get boasty, but, sing and show them what your talent is, so maybe afterwards they come over and say, yo, bro, you're good, I might put you on my warm-up for my show, or, like that.
Yeah, when I was with a song called Black Echo in Hartford, Connecticut. That's how I start singing with that's where me and Chuck Fender them start link.
Sing.
With a youth called Mellow Yellow, which is him call himself foreign now. And I'm always, once someone hear me on a microphone, they always want to do something with me as far as recording is concerned.
See, you've kept that roots sound, haven't you? From your uncle and from them times, you've actually kept that roots sound and you're still going with the roots. Whereas a lot of people are like, not changed, I can't say to change from roots, but to what I call cultural reggae, like a reggae of today. It's a little bit different to how it was back in them times, isn't it?
You have reggae and you have raga.
See.
And you have roots. The roots is the original thing.
Yo, big up to Tony.
Then out of the roots now come the 1-2. Yeah. Which them call I don't remember the term of it right now, but them have a new term where them use feet. But yeah, you see the music, you have to say, if the music evolve, for me anyway, that's from my point of view. If the music, when the music evolve and the music evolve into something that is productive, because Garnet still come tell you say music is the rod and we are Moses, leading your children to the promised land.
True.
So, and I think them sounds them all get them out of the BIBLE too. Yeah. So you find so now, even in the same book it come show you say, just say singers and players of instrument, all my springs are in thee.
Yeah.
But when me hear them take the music now, cause when me hear it come up, I don't know if you know about an artist named General Echo,
No, I haven't.
But General Echo used to see, he was one of the most slackest artists was out there in Jamaica at the time. Mama Nancy, the whole of them used to sing culture music. Brigadier Jerry, all of them people, they are culture people. And I burn out slackness. So I don't know, certain things that we see are going in the music today, it's not for going. Because it demoralized the people them.
I think there's a time and a place for everything, isn't there? All different types of music that comes from, be it reggae, dance.
Me go tell you something. You see, music is a powerful thing, You have to know that first and foremost. A word, sound, and power. Yeah? Music is a very powerful thing. When you're doing music and people cannot learn something, or people cannot, I'm not saying you can't do music that people is gonna dance to and have a nice time, but it don't have to be degrading.
Yeah.
And that's my point.
That's what made you come up with this song, isn't it? The one we're about to play now.
Well, no, you see that tune, that tune is for a specific issue.
Okay.
Because this tune, I talk about something that I have seen go on, not only in America, but me see it mostly in America. So being around it for so long, and it's always a burning thing inside the eye, I had to get it out. And me getting it out, me just make them know straight, say, yo, no, nobody call them no BITCHES. No, don't call them no ho. But they love it in Uganda and they gave it a remix the other day and I'm loving it too.
Okay then, so can we get the official introduction for this one then? Because you know when this drops, we're going to have to play it about 6 times.
Now DJ Daddy have a thing turn up, you know. We up. Keep up the up move, my lord. Rastafari guide and protect from this time henceforth and even forevermore. Je Kasha Adamaka.
How the voice of the one we call Tall Heights. Yes, Tony, big up on yourself. The man who introduced me to real roots. What, 17 years ago? When we just
long time.
How that we say for real? Yes, Militant T. Debbie Crouch, Team John Clay. Nadine Owl. Michael Duncan.
Is that the way you dress your auntie? I want love. Sisters and daughters. No, nobody call them no BITCHES. No, don't call them no oh, no, no, no. No, nobody call them no BITCHES. No, please don't call them no oh. Princess, why can't she be your queen? Like I tell you, she's an empress, so virtuous, pure and clean. No, nobody call them no B.I.G. Nobody call them no BITCHES. No, don't call them no oh, no, 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 no.
What do you mean you can't find it anywhere?
Yes, Tall Heights.
It's going on IG.
Him are the general.
No, nobody call them no BITCHES.
No, sir.
No, don't call them no oh, no, no,
No.
no. Nobody call them no BITCHES. No, please don't call them.
Hey, voice of the one we call Tall Heights Rich.
Is that the way you dress your mother?
No, sir. One more time for all the queens, all the ladies, all around the globe. One more time.
Nobody call them no BITCHES.
No, sir.
DJ Daddy, that's what
Yes, people, you're live with DJ Daddy UK, the Codeine King, alongside the one we call Tall Heights Rich. Selassie I Jah, Rastafari. When we praise His Imperial Majesty, Ahoy, Mr. Flavor. Yes, Empress. What you say? You're in a mad for true. Yes, that will. How that we say?
Praise him when we're up, not down, and when we're feeling good.
Boy!
So man only know Jah when him hungry. So man only praise Jah when him sick.
Yo, we have the artist here right now. Let's talk about this hit song here, the one called Praise Jah. Tall Heights.
Yes, I.
Yo, this song, Praise Jah. It seems like a silly question to ask, but what was the idea, or what was you feeling at the time when you made this song? And can we imagine that we're going to studio with you right now? So everyone wants to try to studio. So we're gonna do the try of how you're feeling right now, and we're gonna go to studio, and then we're gonna do the acapella of this song. True?
Rastafari bless I and I. Negos I. All glory and honors to the highest level. His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I, the first, and Empress many in these times. DJ Daddy, come make we praise Jah in the morning, and praise Jah in the evening too. Come make we praise him when we're up, not down, and when we're feeling good. So man only know Jah when I'm hungry. So man only praise Jah when I'm sick. DJ Daddy, we no call on him when we don't have no money. All he asks of you is to hail him continually. Come and heal him in the morning. Yes, I.
Yes. So this track then, this was the big one, wasn't it, off the album? This was the big one that everybody knew about. So then this track, when this dropped, what was the people's like, how did they receive it? Because if I remember correctly, this song was received very, very well. Didn't this get you on like 3 or 4 tours?
That's when I did this track. After I Do You was released and I did this track. Well, this track kind of make people start to pay attention a bit more. Then I dropped the Credit Crunch, which was right in the time when the world was in recession.
Believe it or not, we have it right ready queued up, you know.
Yeah, so when I did Praise Jah now, and I went to Birmingham, Manchester Academy to do a show with the likes of Freddie McGregor. Chino was on the show as well, and Sherry, I think Anderson or something like that she named. But anyway, after doing this track on stage, and came off, someone said to me, can I have that tune? So I said, what do you mean?
Can I if you can write the word down, I've got a beat. I'll just take it, bro. Just give it over, man.
By this, I didn't know that they were a music presenter, you see.
Same.
You know? But yeah, that's when I realized that, you know. But Stargate, they already knew when I recorded that track there in London, in Stockwell. They knew, you know, the power of the music, Mr. Morgan. You know, so they were the engineers behind this track as well.
See, there ain't no slackness, no gun songs, no I'm a bad man, none of that in any song that Tall Rich has ever recorded, you know. Not that I know of anyway. Unless there's some
all of them is original.
Apart from Dub Plates. Dub Plates has a different thing, but do you think that sometimes people who don't know reggae music too much and they hear a dub plate, they don't quite understand that that's made for a certain reason? Like I said earlier on, everything's made for a time and a place.
Because
so you've got dancehall music that's made for the go-go clubs and the nightclubs and stuff like that. You've got certain music that's like drinking, party and roots. which is
Even
made
even
by-
when I went to Africa, they don't really know what dub plates are, because the business is new to them there as well, very new to them. So if you can explain, because you've been in around the business now for quite some time, so you can explain to the people what dub plate is. But again, Talrich, even in dub plates, I do not preach violence. I do not use certain words. You know, I can find I think my vocabulary is wide enough that I can find words to describe things in a more potent way than to, you know, express myself in that way. Because like I said, words is power. When a judge look at you and tell you, go do 20 years in prison, he did not put a knife or a gun to your head and say, go do 20 years in prison. He used words to do that. So this is why I said to people, where the music is concerned, artists have to be very careful what they teach people.
Do you think it's that we don't understand that we're actually role models? Whether you're on a big radio station, BBC One Extra, whether you're on my radio station, whether you're on IRI FM, no matter where you are, you're still a role model. I play a part by showing people the artists, and I have to be conscious same way. I can't come on here cussing and swearing and talking about this, that, and the next thing. That has to be kept for my own private thoughts. You have to stay like in part.
Well, you have a duty to perform as well, you know. So you are present the music to the people then. Every presenter have a duty to perform. But let me tell you something. The industry is like this is what make money. This is why you see roots reggae music like Culture, Burning Spear and those artists. This is why it's only certain people who listen to those artists.
I don't think there's
even Bob Marley, the iconic figure, is just now the world out there is catching on to Bob Marley music certain way, but Bob Marley music has been around for ages.
Yeah, but it's all different parts of the globe, isn't it? Like you said, there's probably countries listening to me or listening to you for the first time hearing that an artist even travels from Jamaica. You know, they don't even know that people travel or how they travel or how it works. So the reason I talk about these sort of things is because obviously we have a lot of upcoming artists. So what would your words of encouragement be for any upcoming artist who started listening or listens back to this on the YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever social media it be? What would your words be to them to try and help them get on this show or to try and get them to a certain place in the music?
Be original. You can have inspirations, because I can sing like many different artists. But when you find your feet and know that, okay, I'm doing this professionally now, this is not a hobby, you know, some freestyle thing. You evolve and you try to find your own little passage, because what it is that even in day-to-day life, people tend to follow. You know, you have to be original and be able to inspire people, because I have veteran artists who, when them hear my sound, them look at me and say, oh, Talrich, I mean, how you do it? Where did you find that sound from? You know? So I give God thanks and praise always, because one of my second tune that you can hear that was released is Praise Jah, because I have to give Jah thanks and praise every day. Yeah. Then now you find that your spirituality is very important. You know, so you have to spiritually grounded as well, in order to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, balance is important. In everything in earth is balance.
You said this.
So balance is important.
Balance. You said that to me many times. This isn't
so, and everything is not everything that you talk, whether it's in your private space or out there, you should put on the microphone.
Yeah. Some things you should just keep to yourself, or just talk to a one friend and just have a quick read.
That's right. And for these young artists that's coming up today, that's what I have to say to them. It's not everything that is spoken you know, with your friend and companies, or with your woman, or whatever. Certain things you just don't put on microphone.
Do you think though these days, yeah, because you know, growing up, all the elder artists, they had a platform, they had a stage, they had a certain thing, be it Reggae Sumfest, Reggae Splash, whatever you want to call it, whatever time you want to go back to, and then we had the Sting. It's like nowadays there isn't really a platform apart from the Sumfest, which people wait a year for, and it's only really the same artists you see on that same dance. So it's like there ain't really, from my point of view, I don't really see a platform that these artists can jump on where they can clash each other. So it's coming to a point now where they just go on Instagram and say, yo, we can't go on stage, so we'll just clash this person. Or do you feel like it's kind of
okay? No, we have the likes of Rebel Salute, who is still holding a foreground in Jamaica where the music is concerned. You have Cape Town put on a show as well, which I don't know. I've never been to his show or know what it's all about. Yeah, Morgan Heritage, they used to put on shows. You have different shows that spur up in Jamaica that are good shows. But again, like you talk about Sting is a competition show from a long time. So it's those people who want to be entertained that way.
Yeah.
Who would go to Sting. The people, certain people that go to Rebel Salute are used to go to Reggae Sound Splash or these shows. They don't show up at Sting, because Sting is more of the same kind of derogatory behavior like I'm talking about. Music is a mission, not a competition. Yeah,
I hear that.
Rastafari deal with love, peace and unity. I don't care what house you want to come from. That's not a bingy bubble, because I don't deal with that houses and them separation thing either. I just Rastafari, you know, and Moses Selassie is first and foremost, and Empress Menin, cause a balance again, you know, coming from the line of Menelik the first, Menelik the second, David and Solomon, and yeah, we hold on upon them liberty there.
Yeah.
Knowing so well, boy, yeah, it's the way all one should project themselves and live. None of we not perfect, you know, cause I know they have to pass judgment for no one. But right is right and wrong is wrong. And you can't say wrong and call it right.
Yeah. So can we get the introduction right now for a track called Never Gonna Leave?
The what?
The track called Never Gonna Leave.
Okay, that tune, you know, is a tune that come from New Link Production, which most of the tracks on the Changes album come out of that studio, which is a guy I used to work with back in the days, and he never really released any songs, but I took the songs off of him and put them on my album, compile them with the rest of songs that was out there, and that's how Changes came about, which was mastered at Tough Gang Studio in Jamaica and printed by Laserworks, which I had on TuneCore. Now it's on Spotify, iTunes, and all those major distributions that's out there.
Okay.
But this track, you know, Never Gonna Leave, is coming from out of that time, about 2004, 2005, them time to come up, you know?
Okay then. Track entitled Never Gonna Leave. People, we're down to the last 10 minutes of the show. Hope you've enjoyed. You've been live with DJ Danny UK, the Codian King. Spreading unity as always, alongside the one we call Tall Heights Rich. Yes, Sweps YG Promotions. Gibraltar Rocker Music. Where you say push, 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 fire trial. Boy. Yes, people, it's Wednesday. It's all about the one we call the female vocalist, Sophia Brown. Live from 6 p.m. UK times. That's 12 o'clock afternoon. This Wednesday. Live on Vibes FM 92.4. And also live in Jamaica, VLinkRadio.us. No, sir.
DJ Daddy, don't for know, see, you're the real this jockey, and some of them are risk the jockey, them better know that and shine to be say so. Bless up yourself, my general.
Boy.
I know DJ Daddy, don't for know, see, you're the real this jockey, and some of them are risk the jockey, them better know that and shine to be say so. Bless up yourself, my general.
Yes, Torrich. Yes, fire.
Yeah, I'm there, man.
Yo, so we're down to the last 2-3 minutes of the show. Would you like to give people your social media or your Instagram, Facebook, how they can contact for dub plates, all the relevant information needed for people to be able to get hold of the one called Tall Heights?
Info.tallightsrich at gmail.com. I'm on Instagram, obviously. I had a page, so I want people to get this right. There is one page that I have but that I can't get into, which is about 400 and something subscribers, followers or something that's on there. And then I have this new one that I just have to make, which now has, I think, about 70 something followers on there. This is the page that I'm on. It's Torrich 1.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Because I've been trying to get hold of you on the other one, you know. And then we linked up and we found the new one. So we're good. People, Torrich 1. TALLRICH 1. So,
I also have a fan base page, which is Tall Heights Rich.
Okay.
That people can get me on as well. Because tell the truth, I just kind of gave up on social media one at a time. And people, other people just do the work for me, really, because yeah, I just didn't have no time for it anymore. You know, too busy with recording and trying to get things organized and working and all that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right then, so people, it's that part of the show where DJ Daddy hates the most, the end. But don't worry, we're back again on Wednesday with a one called Sophia Brown, a female vocalist. What a wicked artist this is. So this Wednesday, 6 p.m. UK time, 12 o'clock afternoon Jamaica, 7 o'clock Africa. Boom, bam. Yo, Torrich, you want to sing us out with a brand new song?
You know, say, the tune I go embrace is a tune where me know say yeah play from the other day where me I say no one wants to live in war. A man needs some peace. Stop doing the will of the beast. Stop on no foolishness. Full time on realize. Eagle and the bear in a disguise. The Rockefellers and the Rothschilds.
Yes,
Rockefellers and the Rothschilds. Them calling you world order. Trying to create disorder. Rockefellers on the center of his
eye. Torrich, don't give them no more, you know. If they want the track, they have to go and buy it on iTunes. We ain't giving it all away. Look how much we gave away today, bro. It's been like a stage show. So you know what? Big up to everyone who's been locked in. But right now, DJ Daddy UK is out. Remember this Wednesday, 6 p.m. UK time, 12 afternoon afternoon, Jamaica. It's not easy, you know, people. You try standing there for 2 hours. So we're gone.
Highly bless my Lord and big up to your listeners, them out there, enough love and honor, saying.
Of course, of course. Yo, Rastafari. Ja. Rastafari.
From that time until this time, henceforth.
So let's see.